Gray wolves. Canis lupus, the ultimate pack hunters. Gray wolves are among nature's most formidable predators, renowned for their intelligence, endurance, and cooperative hunting strategies. These highly social animals rely on teamwork, communication, and a strict pack hierarchy to bring down large prey, making them one of the most efficient hunters in the wild. Pack structure and coordination. A wolf pack typically consists of an alpha pair, dominant male and female, their offspring, and other subordinate members. This structured hierarchy ensures that each member has a role during hunts, whether it's scouting, chasing, or delivering the final blow. The ability to work together allows them to take down prey much larger than themselves, such as elk, moose, and even bison. Hunting strategy. Wolves are endurance hunters rather than ambush predators. Their primary hunting tactics include tracking and stalking. Wolves use their keen sense of smell and sharp eyesight to locate prey from miles away. Chasing and isolating. Once a target is selected, the pack engages in a relentless pursuit, testing the prey's stamina and looking for weaknesses. Coordinated attack. Wolves use strategic positioning, often encircling their prey and taking turns lunging and retreating to wear it down before delivering the fatal bite. Adaptability and survival. Gray wolves are highly adaptable and can survive in a variety of ecosystems, from dense forests to open tundras. Their ability to work together not only benefits them in hunting but also in defending their territory and raising their young. Gray wolves. Canis lupus, the ultimate pack hunters. Gray wolves, one of the most widely distributed and adaptable predators, are apex hunters known for their exceptional intelligence, endurance, and teamwork. Their success in the wild is largely due to their ability to communicate, plan and execute coordinated attacks that allow them to take down prey much larger than themselves. The power of the pack. Wolves are highly social animals that rely on cooperation to survive. A pack is usually composed of an alpha pair, dominant male and female, their offspring, and other related or unrelated subordinates. This structured group works together not only for hunting but also for territory defense and raising young pups. Communication and strategy. Wolves communicate using body language, vocalizations such as howls, growls, and whimpers, and even scent markings. These methods allow them to coordinate their movements effectively during a hunt. Their hunting strategy involves tracking and selection. Wolves use their keen sense of smell to locate prey from miles away. They often select weak, injured, or young animals that are easier to bring down. Chasing and isolating. Once they identify a target, wolves use endurance-based chasing tactics, sometimes running for miles to exhaust their prey. The pack works together to separate the chosen animal from the rest of the herd. Encircling and attacking. Wolves use a combination of flanking maneuvers and relentless nipping to weaken their prey, taking turns to attack while avoiding injury. The final blow is usually delivered to the throat or hindquarters, where wolves can incapacitate the animal. Taking down large prey. Gray wolves primarily hunt large herbivores such as elk, moose, deer, and even bison animals, much larger than a single wolf. Their ability to hunt in a group gives them an advantage over solitary predators. Unlike big cats that rely on bursts of speed or ambush tactics, wolves focus on endurance and teamwork to outlast and wear down their prey. Elk and moose wolves carefully plan their attacks to avoid the dangerous hooves and antlers of these massive animals. They often target young, old, or injured individuals to increase their chances of success. Bison. Taking down a bison requires extreme skill and teamwork. Bison are massive and can weigh over 2,000 pounds. Wolves must work together to tire the animal out before delivering precise bites to vulnerable areas. Survival and adaptability. Wolves have evolved to survive in some of the harshest environments. From dense forests and open tundras to mountainous regions and arid landscapes, their thick fur protects them in freezing temperatures, and their strong legs allow them to travel long distances in search of food, sometimes covering over 30 miles a day. Winter hunts. Snow-covered landscapes provide an advantage to wolves, as deep snow can slow down prey, making them easier targets. Diet flexibility. Although large ungulates are their primary prey, wolves can also hunt smaller animals, like beavers, hares, and birds, and they scavenge when necessary. The role of wolves in the ecosystem. As apex predators, wolves play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. By controlling herbivore populations, they prevent overgrazing, which helps maintain healthy forests and grasslands. A famous example of their ecological impact is the reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park in 1995. Wolves helped reduce overpopulated elk herds, which in turn allowed vegetation to recover, benefiting species like beavers and birds. This process, known as trophic cascading, demonstrates how vital wolves are to biodiversity, a legacy of strength and resilience. Despite their incredible abilities, gray wolves have faced centuries of persecution due to conflicts with humans. Habitat loss, hunting, and livestock predation have led to the decline of many wolf populations. However, conservation efforts have helped stabilize numbers in certain areas. Gray wolves Canis lupus, the ultimate pack hunters. The gray wolf Canis lupus stands as one of the most intelligent and efficient predators in the wild. With their extraordinary teamwork, strategic hunting tactics, and powerful endurance, wolves are among the few animals capable of taking down prey significantly larger than themselves. Their highly social structure and cooperative nature make them the ultimate pack hunters. Pack dynamics. Strength in numbers. Wolves are not solitary predators. They thrive in highly organized packs, which typically consist of alpha pair, the dominant male and female that lead the pack, often the only breeding pair, beta wolves, subordinates that support the alphas and may assist in hunting and decision, juveniles and pups, young wolves learning survival skills, often playing a role in smaller hunts. Teamwork and communication. Wolves rely on complex communication methods to coordinate their actions. They use a combination of vocalizations, howls, growls, and whines help maintain pack cohesion over long distances. Body language, ear positions, tail movements, and facial expressions convey dominance, submission, or intent. Scent marking. Urine and gland secretions help mark territories and signal presence to other packs. This intricate social structure allows wolves to operate with remarkable coordination, making them far more successful hunters than most solitary predators. Hunting tactics. Precision and strategy. Unlike ambush predators such as big cats, wolves are persistence hunters, meaning they rely on endurance rather than a quick, explosive attack. Their hunts are often long chases, sometimes spanning miles, to exhaust and wear down their prey. Stages of a wolf hunt. Tracking and scouting. Wolves use their acute sense of smell and hearing to locate herds from miles away. They assess the herd and select their target, often a weak, old, or injured individual. Chasing and testing. The pack initiates the chase, forcing the prey to run and testing its endurance. Wolves take turns chasing, allowing some to rest while others continue pursuit. Isolation and surrounding. Using strategic movements, wolves attempt to separate their target from the herd, cutting off escape routes. Take down and kill. Once the prey is exhausted, wolves attack vulnerable areas like the throat or hindquarters, delivering powerful bites to immobilize their victim. This teamwork allows them to take down prey far larger than themselves, a feat few predators can accomplish. Hunting large prey. Taking down the giants. Moose and elk hunts. Moose and elk are among wolves' primary food sources, but they are formidable opponents. A single kick from an elk can break a wolf's ribs or skull. To avoid injury, wolves target the weak or use flanking tactics to tire their prey before attacking in a coordinated strike. Bison hunts. The ultimate challenge. Bison are among the most dangerous animals a wolf pack can hunt, weighing over 2,000 pounds, 900 kilograms, and capable of goring predators with their sharp horns. They are not easy targets. Wolves hunting bison. Work in large packs, sometimes over 10 wolves. Use relentless pursuit to exhaust the bison. Attack from multiple angles, biting at the legs and hindquarters to weaken it over time. Even for wolves, a bison hunt can be dangerous, with some wolves suffering fatal injuries from the bison's powerful counterattacks. Adaptability. Wolves across the world. Gray wolves are one of the most adaptable species on the planet, thriving in a variety of ecosystems, including dense forests. Using trees for cover, wolves ambush and maneuver around prey in tight spaces. Tundra and Arctic regions. Wolves grow thick fur and hunt animals like caribou and muskoxen, deserts and grasslands. In harsher environments, wolves scavenge and hunt smaller prey like rabbits and rodents. Their ability to adjust their hunting methods and diet based on the environment makes them one of the most resilient carnivores in the wild. The wolf's role in the ecosystem. Nature's balance keepers. As apex predators, wolves play a vital role in maintaining healthy ecosystems. Without them, herbivore populations can grow unchecked, leading to overgrazing and habitat destruction. The Yellowstone success story. One of the most famous examples of wolves' ecological importance is their reintroduction to Yellowstone National Park in 1995. Before wolves were reintroduced, the elk population had skyrocketed, overgrazing the land and damaging riverbanks. Once wolves returned, elk populations were controlled, reducing overgrazing. Vegetation rebounded, allowing beavers to return and build dams. Smaller predators like foxes and scavengers thrived due to increased food availability. This process, known as trophic cascading, highlights how wolves regulate their environment and support biodiversity. Threats to wolves' human impact and conservation. Despite their importance, wolves have been heavily persecuted by humans for centuries. Many were killed due to conflicts with livestock and hunting interests, leading to population declines in several areas. Current threats: habitat loss, urban expansion and deforestation reduce wolf territories. Hunting and culling. In some regions, wolves are hunted due to perceived threats to livestock. Human-wildlife conflict. As wolves compete with humans for land and food, conflicts arise, leading to further killings. Conservation efforts. Thanks to conservation laws and wildlife protection programs, wolf populations are recovering in some areas. Initiatives such as protected reserves, livestock management strategies, and wolf education programs have helped reduce conflicts and promote coexistence. Gray wolves. Canis lupus, the ultimate pack hunters. Gray wolves continue to captivate us with their strength, social structure, and hunting prowess. As apex predators, they play a crucial role in shaping ecosystems, hunting large prey, and maintaining a delicate balance in nature. Beyond their hunting abilities, their deep social bonds and intelligence make them one of the most impressive species in the animal kingdom. Pack hunting tactics. A deeper dive. Wolves employ an impressive range of strategies during a hunt, ensuring that they can take down prey as large as bison or moose. These strategies are based on agility, endurance, and relentless teamwork, all of which contribute to their unparalleled success as hunters. Types of hunts. Chase hunts. Wolves often engage in extended chases, where they tire out their prey. This type of hunt requires the wolves to maintain a steady pace, wearing the prey down over long distances. They take turns, so no wolf is overexerted, ensuring that the chase can last for hours if necessary. These hunts are particularly effective for large prey that can outpace a single wolf, but struggle against a determined pack. Ambush hunts. While wolves primarily rely on endurance, they also adapt to situations where an ambush is more efficient. For example, if a wolf is hunting alone or in a smaller group, they may attempt to ambush smaller prey, such as hares or birds, using their speed and stealth to catch them off guard. Cooperative stalking. Wolves often work in groups to stalk larger prey silently. A few wolves may act as decoys, distracting the prey while the rest of the pack positions itself for the attack. This strategy requires excellent communication and patience, and it's particularly effective when the wolves are hunting in forests or other areas with cover. The role of wolves in cultural history. Throughout history, wolves have been revered and feared, often symbolizing power, danger, and mystery. Their presence in folklore and mythology spans cultures across the world, and they have been both admired and demonized by humans. Symbolism of wolves in different cultures. Native American culture. In many Native American tribes, wolves are seen as symbols of loyalty, courage, and family. They represent the connection between humans and nature, often revered for their hunting skills and the lessons they can teach about teamwork and survival. Roman and Greek mythology. In ancient Rome, wolves were associated with the goddess Lupa, who was said to have nursed Romulus and Remus, the legendary founders of Rome. Similarly, in Greek mythology, wolves were often linked to gods of the hunt like Artemis and Apollo, symbolizing protection and strength. Norse mythology. Wolves were seen as powerful creatures in Norse culture. Fenrir, a giant wolf, was central to many Viking stories, representing both the destructive and protective forces of nature. European folklore. In many European cultures, wolves were seen as sinister figures, often associated with supernatural forces. The image of the big bad wolf became a symbol of danger in fairy tales like Little Red Riding Hood and the Three Little Pigs. These cultural portrayals show how wolves have been both feared and revered, often embodying a dual nature that reflects their role as both hunter and protector. Ecological impact. Wolves and trophic cascading. Wolves are vital components of the ecosystems they inhabit. Their role as apex predators goes beyond just keeping prey populations in check. They reshape entire landscapes. The phenomenon of trophic cascading describes how wolves affect the populations of other species in their food web. How wolves influence ecosystems. Controlling herbivore populations. By hunting large herbivores, such as deer and elk, wolves prevent overgrazing of vegetation. This allows plant species to regenerate and provides benefits to other species, such as small mammals and birds. Vegetation recovery. With fewer herbivores grazing on the plants, vegetation like grasses, shrubs, and trees flourish. This regeneration can have cascading effects on other species that depend on these plants for food and shelter. Riverbank restoration. One of the most striking examples of wolves' ecological impact is in Yellowstone National Park, where their reintroduction led to the recovery of riverbanks. With fewer elk eating young trees and shrubs along the river, the banks stabilized, reducing erosion and providing habitat for beavers and other species. Wolves and human coexistence. Challenges and solutions. Despite their importance in nature, wolves face significant challenges due to human activity. Historically, they were seen as threats to livestock and were heavily persecuted. In recent years, however, efforts to coexist with wolves have led to improved relationships between humans and these magnificent predators. Challenges to wolves. Livestock predation. One of the main sources of conflict between wolves and humans is livestock depredation. Wolves, driven by hunger, may target sheep, cattle, and other domesticated animals. Farmers and ranchers often see wolves as a threat to their livelihood, leading to their persecution. Habitat loss. Wolves require large territories to hunt and live. As human populations expand and urban areas grow, wolves lose critical habitat, pushing them into smaller and fragmented areas. This reduces their ability to find food and mates. Poaching and culling. In some regions, wolves are still targeted by poachers, and in certain areas, culling is used as a method to control their population. This is particularly problematic when wolves are being killed simply out of fear or for sport. Conservation strategies. Several initiatives have been launched to mitigate human-wolf conflict and promote coexistence. Livestock protection. Methods such as using guard dogs, electric fencing, and flattery flags on a string can deter wolves from attacking livestock. Compensation programs. Some countries offer compensation to farmers who lose livestock to wolf attacks. This provides an incentive for farmers to tolerate wolves in their area. Wolf monitoring and education. Public education campaigns about the ecological role of wolves and efforts to monitor wolf populations help to reduce fear and misinformation. Restoration projects. Wolves have been reintroduced to areas like Yellowstone and Central Europe, where conservation efforts are focused on creating safe, sustainable habitats for them. The future of wolves. A continuing journey. Wolves' remarkable abilities as hunters, their social structures, and their ecological importance are undeniable.